Hey everybody, it is Lori Ballen with Lori Ballen team here in Las Vegas. For those of you that know me, I am probably your favorite SEO in real estate. And oh boy, do I need to change that picture down there. Yes, yes. I've lost 47 pounds this year, so it's time to change that picture. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you how I generate all of my leads for my real estate business from the internet. Specifically today, I want to show you where I get ideas for what pages to build and more content. So a lot of people struggle with just what to build, not even just the how-to. Of course, I teach you all of the how-to in my training system, which you can find at ranklikeaboss.com. And I also own a real estate website development company. And when you buy one of our websites, they're called Brew, as in the coffee, Ballen real estate websites. When you buy a Brew, you also get the Rank Like a Boss training system. So all of the how-to is provided for you, but you might not always know what to look for, okay? So let me show you an idea here. So this is Clicky. Clicky is an analytics software, and it measures what's happening on my website, okay? So it measures the pages people visit, it measures where they came from, what devices they're on, where they're at, all of that good stuff. So Clicky is a very inexpensive analytic software. I use this in addition to Google Analytics for different reasons, different things, okay? Now, what I did here, let me just show you. If I were to go, a lot of you, if you have a Brew, you have Clicky. If you have one of my websites, you have Clicky. So go ahead and click on whatever website it is that you want to take a look at, all right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to searches and then newest unique. Now, what we're able to see here is what search terms people are using to find your website, okay? Now, this does not show all of them. Google locks up most of that data, so we're able to see searches from Bing and our pay-per-click marketing and some other things like that. So we get a little tiny taste of it, right? All right, so my first one I see here is what is the capital gains tax on a Nevada home? And so I've got a blog that already answers that question. So that's how they found me. Best karaoke in Las Vegas 2018. I have a hyper-local blog that's all about karaoke. Can you sue the bank for missing your closing date? I do not have a blog on that one. I'm probably going to avoid that one. The Clark County back to school list. All right, now let's look at this next one. Homes for sale in Northwest Las Vegas, Nevada with a backyard. Now, these are a great example of when I talk about the fact that some search terms have no search data yet are still valuable. So let me go over here to my other favorite tool, SEMrush. And we're going to type up here this exact phrase, homes for sale in homes for sale in Northwest Las Vegas, Nevada with a backyard. Now, for those who have never been to my neck of the woods, Las Vegas, we don't really have yards much anymore. We have homes on very small lots that are, cookie cutter houses kind of on top of each other. So we don't have these. Most of our newer construction are like patio homes, not really with big backyards for like dogs and things like that. So if you're coming to Las Vegas and you have a dog, you're going to be looking up homes with a backyard, or you have a desire to put in a pool, or you want to have a big play area. You might specifically look for those types of things, okay? Now, we have them, but they're not probably in the newer homes, unless they're in newer homes that are specifically built on larger lots, right? So if you look up here, there is absolutely no search volume. There's no search data for this. Sorry, we haven't found any information. Yet it's still valuable because people are still searching it. We know that right here. So this is one of those pages that I would still want to build out because I know it's important. Now, people might search for things like homes for sale with a pool-sized lot, homes for sale with a large lot, homes for sale with land. There's other things, but let's go ahead and take a look at this. Now, what I want to look at first is what page on my website did they find when they searched that, okay? So let's go ahead and look. So here's what they were searching on is this channel. And it looks like Google just sent them straight to my homes for sale page. So let me show you that page. So this is not going to be the most relevant for that shopper, but there's a reason why they included it, was because I have features in here that feature like homes with land, homes with larger lots, or because Google just believes that my website might be the most relevant to that searcher. But I know I can do better by giving them a page that actually covers that. Now let me just check and make sure. Sorry, I'm making you dizzy. Let me type in backyard because I think I already have a page called Homes for Sale with a Large Backyard. I do. Homes for sale with a big backyard. Okay, so what's happening here is this page is not ranking for yard, which I want it to. So there's a couple things that I would do differently. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this showcase. These are called showcase pages in Brew. And I'm going to make sure that the words I want to rank for are actually on the page, right? While it's true that many properties in Las Vegas don't have a big backyard. What was the words they used? Northwest. Oh, Northwest. Okay, hold on. We're going to come back to that in a second. With big backyard, there are older homes with land and even new construction featuring larger lots for pools or backyards. Okay, so if we want a page to rank on the search engines for a particular term, it's a good idea to make sure that term is actually written on the page somewhere. Now I'm going to refresh this to whoops. I'm going to refresh this to today's date. Right here, which because we made a change there, and this is June. Okay. Now let's think about something for a second. Why might somebody be looking for a home with a backyard? So we can improve on this by giving them more features. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come over here to my IDX, and I've logged into my IDX, and what I'm going to do is I am going to build a widget. Now, if you have one of my Ballen real estate agent websites, a Brew, you have all of these features. If you don't have one of my websites, you need to contact your IDX provider or take a look inside your own IDX to see what you might be able to do here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and build a showcase widget. So this is going to give me that grid of homes. Okay, now I want them to be single family homes, and I want them to be in Las Vegas. Now the next thing I want to look at is something that would be related to a backyard. Okay, so we've already got a fenced backyard, right? So maybe we need something like, okay, let's look at this exterior description. Backyard access, balcony, barbecue stub. Okay, circular driveway, courtyard, covered patio, a dog run. There's something right there, a dog run. Okay, so somebody might be looking for a backyard because they want a dog run. So now I'm going to take a look at all homes that have a dog run. So I'm going to view results in the new window. And I have 116 results, and here they are on the map. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Now, just so that you know, depending on your location, your MLS, your IDX fields where I have dog run here are going to be different than mine. If you're in Vegas, they'll be the same. If you're in the Clark County, Nevada area, and you're licensed with Greater Las Vegas Association of Realtors, you're going to have the same fields as me. But if you're anywhere else, you're going to have whatever fields are in your MLS. So if your MLS does not offer the ability to choose a dog run, you're not going to be able to add dog run in there unless you just do a search for like keywords that are inside the MLS. Okay, so you'll have to check with what your IDX has. All right, so let's do dog run. So I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to save this widget as backyard dog run. All right, and I will include, I'm going to do 6 listings and then have them click to view new, build widget. All right, we get this little JavaScript right here. We're going to copy that. go over to your page here. Now we're going to build a new page. So here's what it looks like. So we're going to go to New, Showcase. Homes with a dog run. And I'm going to make this a feature. And I'm going to put this under the backyard page. So let's see if I can find where that is. Las Vegas homes for sale. Okay, I want to find, I know there was a backyard, big, what was it? Shoot. Sorry, I need to look at what that backyard was again. Okay, we go back to here. Backyard. I need to know what the name is so I know how to look it up on my pages so I can make this a subpage. So it's literally called Locations Las Vegas Big Backyard. Homes with a big backyard. Okay. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to put this under that parent page. The reason I'm going to do this is because my brew creates these really cool dynamic tables at the top of the page that function as a menu like this. I'll show you. Let me just grab one here. By feature, see these? So our page will automatically create these if we build it correctly. So I'm right here, I'm going to put this as a feature, and I want it to be under the homes with a big backyard, because these are all going to be related to backyards, okay? So here I'm going to put dog run, and then in my intro here, I will say shop all homes for sale in Las Vegas with a dog run. Okay, something like that, and then I'm going to add my little IDX widget, paste it in there. Now, normally I would take a little bit more time and add a picture and whatnot, but I just want to kind of show you how this works. So we're just going to go here. And now we're going to view the showcase. You can see what it looks like. See there? Shop all homes for sale in Las Vegas with a dog run. Did I put my... Oh, where did I put my widget? Got to make sure our homes for sale shows up there. It's there. Let's give this a second. I have a million tabs and windows open, so. Okay, homes with a dog run. View showcase. There they are. I just didn't give it long enough. Okay, so there's that. Now let's take a look at what else we could do. Okay, so we're going to go to create another widget. Showcase, custom search, advanced search. Okay, so now let me show you something else we can do. Big backyard, right? Let's go take a look at the exterior. What else is in that backyard? Private yard. Okay, so in my head, I'm thinking like maybe lot size might matter, okay? I'm also thinking, here we go, backyard fully fenced. So let's go ahead and do that one. So then I'm also going to do one that has lot size, like 4,000 square feet, 5,000 square feet, 6,000 square feet, 7,000 square feet. So I'm gonna dive into that as well. I'm going to do fenced backyard. I'm going to do pool size. I might do pool. I might do the built-in barbecue, because we really don't know what they're looking for when they're saying backyard. Is it for entertaining? So why don't we do a covered patio and put that in there? Okay, so let's do one thing. Here we go. New showcase. What are we doing right now? I think we said fully fenced in. Fully fenced backyard. Homes in Las Vegas with a fully fenced backyard. I'm going to go back up here to feature. Remember, our parent page was that backyard. Okay. So then I'm going to check my URL here, fully fenced backyard. I'm going to go to add my IDX widget. Let me just save this draft so I can get that URL to pop in there. Let's just change that to fully fenced. Oh, I see. I already have one fully fenced. So that's okay. Let me just move this to homes with a big backyard. Okay. Let that refresh there. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now I'm going to change that to fully fenced. What I was looking at was this URL, right, the slug right in front of it. I wanted to make sure this was going under the parent page, big backyard. Okay. So I might have 2 pages about fully fenced properties, but they're under a different hierarchy, so they show up differently. And if one page ranks better than the other, and I want there to be some different kind of order, then for those of you that are more advanced, you know that I could add a rel equals canonical tag and tell Google I prefer this page to get the SEO over this page if they were duplicated content completely, which they would be if there's only a search widget and no words on the page. All right, so fully fenced backyard. And then we're just going to put in a little introduction that says something like shop all homes for sale in Las Vegas with a fully fenced backyard. Shop by price, size, feature, and view all listings on the greater Las Vegas area map. Okay, something like that. So I'll mix it up to make some unique content there. And again, normally I would do some little bit more search engine optimization on the page, but for now I just kind of want to show you the concepts of how I come up with the ideas of what to build. And let me just tell you, this is how we beat the big portals, the websites like Zillow and Trulia and Realtor.com and things like that, is by making sure that we offer everything that is local, that we know here, and that we've covered every kind of possible niche, style, area, zip code, school zone, everything, and we've built out all these pages on our own website. As you can see, it only takes me a few minutes to build each page if I'm not getting super technical. And again, because I have a brew, these real estate agent websites, it's so easy because everything's just formatted and guiding me what it is I need to do. There's a learning curve, but once you learn how to do it, you're going to fly through it. All right. I have virtual assistants that help with this stuff, and it's a no-brainer for them once they do a quick little how do you use it. Okay. Now, the one other thing I wanted to show you here was what I picked up was they're not just searching for homes in Las Vegas with a backyard. They did specifically say Northwest. Okay. So let me show you how that works on a brew here. So I'm going to go to homes for sale. I build out all of my zip codes, my areas, my communities, my neighborhoods, things like that, based on how people refer to our areas. Okay. So I'm going to scroll down here and go to area, and then I'm going to go to Northwest. So we have something we call the northwest part of town. All right. Now, they want to find a home with a big backyard. So they're on my page. It's all about Northwest homes. But then they can go, okay, now wait a minute. Let me just look at single family homes because I want a home that has a big backyard. Okay. Now they can look at homes that have land. But I might specifically want to, oh, no, that's just land. Okay. So I've got single family homes for sale in Northwest Las Vegas here, but I don't have this broken down any more finite than that. So what I might want to do is I'll go to New and I'll go to Showcase. And I'm going to put single family homes in Northwest Las Vegas with a big backyard. Then I'm going to go over here and call that a feature. Now I want this to go into the Northwest Las Vegas area page. So I'm going to type in Northwest Las Vegas homes for sale. And I'm going to make sure that I don't already have a child page that has big backyard. Nope. Okay, so we need that page. So I'm going to go over to my widgets, and I'm going to go to add a widget. And I'm going to go to Showcase, Custom Search, Advanced Search, Single Family Home. I'm going to now, instead of just Las Vegas, I'm going to go down to my areas, and I'm going to choose my Northwest Las Vegas. Okay, and then we want homes with a big backyard. So what I might do is include homes under the exterior description that fit backyard, or I can go to something like lot size. So right here to lot size, I'm going to go homes that have 1/4 to 1 acre or even 1 acre or bigger. I can do something like that. And then let me click the preview to see how many homes we got. 222 homes. See, these are going to be homes that have a big backyard now. Now, whether or not the backyard's done up is a whole nother story, but that's exactly what I wanted. So now I can go back over here. I'm going to save this as homes in Northwest Las Vegas with a big backyard. Sort it by newest listings first. I'll go ahead and show. I want them to click through to the map. So I'm going to do 6 listings. Click yes. Build widget. Highlight. Okay, now I need to title this one Northwest. You know, I'm going to get rid of single family. Just put homes in because we're already in the single family. Oh, I have 2 Northwest sections. One's under single family and one's just generic Northwest Las Vegas homes. So I'm going to go ahead and put this, I think I want it to be under single family homes in Northwest Las Vegas. That's where I want it. Okay. Then I want it to say big backyard. And then I'm going to add my content block, which is an IDX widget. Paste that there. I'm going to hit publish, and we'll go ahead and look at what we did. View Showcase. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted right there. Okay. So obviously I can share a lot more ideas, and I will. Today I wanted to make sure you saw how we use Clicky to find more opportunity and how to build these IDX homes for sale pages while we're building out our real estate agent websites. We can do a big business on real estate leads that come through our real estate agent websites if we work them strategically and purposefully. If you have any real estate referrals for Las Vegas, Henderson, North Las Vegas, Nevada, please remember Lori Ballen team. I live in Summerlin, which is a master plan community up here that runs from northwest to southwest Las Vegas, and we would very much like your referrals. To find out more about my real estate agent websites that are built on WordPress and powered by IDX Broker, check out ballenbrands.com. And if you're looking for the training course that I built, you can find that at ranklikeaboss.com.